Welcome back to episode 2 of Overthinking the Philosophy of Super Mario Bros. Last time, we talked about karma, fate, and the dangers of kicking Koopa shells without thinking, and the wisdom of walking past Goombas who don't deserve your energy. Now, it's time to discuss soundtracks and the rhythm of life as we contemplate our own mortality and impermanence. The Super Mario Bros. Music is epic. In an 8-bit legacy, Koji Kondo's composition nails it for memorability, bringing the emotion and engagement that helped Mario become a legend. Light, playful, and brimming with optimism. A little jazz, a little ragtime, even some calypso. It's a vibe that says adventure, play, or just chill out. And for a while, you could just stand there. Do nothing. Let the music wash over you. Find a little safe spot where nothing is chasing you, no threat, no pressure. Just you, happy little stationary clouds, and the melody. That's life too sometimes. You don't have to move. You can linger in the moment. Sip your coffee slowly. Reminisce of past castles visited or enemies vanquished. Let your Zen Buddhism flourish and simply be present. But Mario has a timer counting down. And so do you. No matter how beautiful the music is, the seconds keep slipping by. There's no pause button for time. Memento Mori with melody. Stoics were ruthlessly honest about mortality, not in a Debbie Downer approach to depress, but to clarify and motivate. Marcus Aurelius said, "You could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do and say and think." Memento Mori, as the Stoics called it, is a fun little Latin phrase meaning, remember, you must die. It isn't about doom or fear. It's about urgency. It's about focus. The awareness that your time is finite sharpens what you do with it. It's a very real choice all of us face of how we spend the time on the ticking clock. You can choose stillness. Yet, eventually the music ends. It's still our choice what we do in the unrelenting march of time. Buddhism echoes this truth in the concept of anicca, the truth of impermanence. Every moment, every little chip-tone note, however joyful, will pass. The music keeps playing, and inevitably at some point, our music will end no matter what we do with our time. You don't have to rush, but you do have to decide how you'll spend your time. At a certain point, though, we gain an enhanced awareness of our pending mortality. The urgency and anxiety of music speeding up. Kondo's brilliance extends beyond the catchy melody. Whether intentional or not, Koji delivers a sense of impending doom and anxiety as the clock neared its end. As the timer winds down, suddenly it happens. The tempo increases. Notes tighten. Once cheerful music shifts to drive an increasing sense of urgency and awareness that all of this is about to end, no matter where we are in our journey. You feel it in your chest, that gut-tightening sensation that you're almost out of time. As a guy in my mid-40s who enjoys chilling on the back porch listening to reggae rock, I can relate to tunes and lyrics that trigger awareness of my progress. Some moments cue a "you have less than 100 ticks left" anxiety. That's midlife. Maybe it's the day after a funeral. It may be waking up and realizing that the job you've been grinding at for over a decade is leading you on a princess rescue mission that's no longer fulfilling and maybe never was. We realize our time is finite, and suddenly the things that we thought we'd get around to become urgent. The quiet background melody of our youth gives way to a crescendo of clarity and consequence. Back to Seneca, we read, "Life is long if you know how to use it." In real life and in Super Mario Bros., some cues cause us to wake up. It's not about panicking or regret. It's focus. It's your body and mind reminding you that you do not have forever. So figure out what you want to do with now. For this, we'll give existentialism a crack at the Mario philosophy. Paraphrasing German philosopher Martin Heidegger, he teaches that tragedy isn't that we must die. The tragedy is that most of us never really live. Acknowledging and facing mortality focuses on what authentic living means to us. The music speeding up is just a cue to stop drifting through life, allowing too many distractions to keep us from what really matters. The music is just a sense of being towards death, not death itself. We absolutely can stand still. Savor the music in the moment. Get your Zen on. But allow those moments to focus your attention. Not on shiny distractions, not on collecting every last coin. Focus on what really matters. Often, that doesn't involve pointless side quests or racking up the empty sound of... Up next, coins, fireworks, and other indifference. So we've got the music in our heads now. The sense of urgency is real. But what about the things that tempt us along the way, like shiny coins, celebratory fireworks, and points that really don't matter? In episode 3, we'll talk about money, external validation, and what the Stoics, and Mario, say about chasing things that won't follow you into the next level. If you enjoyed this second episode into my unnecessarily profound philosophical analysis of a pixelated plumber, consider subscribing. No spam. Just overthought out articles every Tuesday with occasional bonus material. Thanks so much for listening.